Hello everyone, you are welcome to my live session. How are you all doing? So if you are live here with me, I would like to know where you are watching from. I would like to know where you are following from. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining this live session. Thanks for following. Thanks for always showing up. So I said I'll be talking about 6 habits of successful people. 6 habits that guarantee success. And the first one talked about is from the acronym SAVERS. S is silence, the habit of silence. But before I start, I would like to establish one thing, that the foundation of every success is God. So everything that you're going to be learning here, you are going to be practicing them based on that foundation, because you know that without God we can do nothing. So it is God that works in us both to will and to do of his good pleasure. And of course, for every journey there will be challenges, but you can always go back to God, and God will always show up for you, will always come through for you. So, and when good people succeed, it is good success, because they are going to use it for the good of others. One of my mentors used to say something, that when money is in the hand of good people, it is good money, and vice versa. You understand what I'm talking about? So when good information is in the hand of good people, they will use it for the good of others. So quickly, let me talk about the habit of silence. Silence is the habit of being still and calm. When you pay attention to what is happening inside of you, when you bring yourself to what is important to you now. One of my mentors used to say something. He said, the cause of the pandemic precursor of mediocrity is lack of focus. Meaning that the reason many people live a life of mediocrity is lack of focus, not being where you are now. Bringing yourself to what is important to you now. And whatever you focus on expands. And silence is that time that you meditate. You meditate on what is important to you. You meditate on your goals. You meditate on your purpose. You meditate on your existence. And as you do that, as you focus on those things begin to expand, because you are giving attention to them at that point in time. And you know that time that you bring yourself, to focus on those things that are in alignment with your purpose, those things that are in alignment with your goals, will drive you faster to achieving them. Because we live in a world that is filled with attractive distractions. There are so many attractive distractions everywhere. We want to be everywhere. We want to do everything. And our brain is very selective. It has a way of actually, focusing on what is important for every moment, which will be determined by you. So you can't give attention to everything. You can't be everywhere. You can't do everything at a time. But you can focus on what is important at that time, at that point in time. So this is one of the things that should be part of your daily routine. We can't just be doing things haphazardly. Throughout your day, when you don't dedicate time for meditation, for silence, even the Bible tells us that the book of the Lord, that is the word of God, must not depart out of our mouth, but we must meditate in it day and night, that we may observe to do according to all that is written in it. He said, for then you shall make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success. So for us to have good success, we really need to pay attention to silence, the habit of silence, the habit of meditating, bringing yourself to where you are supposed to be, to focus on what is important to your goals and to your purpose in life. So because of time, because I'm trying to make this as short as possible, so I go into the next habit, the habit of affirmation. And this is the habit of repeating to yourself positive statements or phrases that challenge negative habits. Positive statements or phrases that challenge negative thoughts. There's so okay, I think I heard it that millions of thoughts passes through our mind every day, and majority of them are usually negative. And you have to be intentional about replacing those negative thoughts with positive ones. And affirmation, every day when you wake up in the morning, you must cultivate the habit of speaking good things into your life. Those good things, those wonderful things, those marvelous things, those glorious things that you want to see happen in your life. You must be intentional about speaking them to yourself. Every day, every morning when you wake up, you must speak those positive things to your life. Speak them to your family, speak them to your business, speak them to your health. Speak those positive things to every aspect of your life, because there is power in your tongue. So affirmations boost your self-esteem, it improves your confidence, and it also promotes more positive mindset. And as you repeat these affirmations regularly, they help to reprogram our subconscious mind. They reprogram our subconscious mind, and they also encourage more creative thinking patterns, so that we will be able to focus on things that are more positive to the fulfillment of our goals, of our purpose in life. Then let's go to visualization. So visualization is having a mental picture of your desired future. Having a mental picture of your desired future. I made a post sometime ago, and I said that you cannot feature in a future that you have not pictured. So I want to quickly write a comment. So I would like to know where you are watching from. So anytime you join this live session, so I would like you to comment where you are watching from. So thanks for joining. So you can join at any time, go through the videos, and I believe you learn one or two things from them. So visualization, you have to first see it in your mind. Whatever it is that you want to become, whatever it is that you want to achieve, you must develop the habit of seeing it in your mind first. Then see yourself becoming that thing. See yourself achieving that thing that you desire. You must first see yourself achieving it. Because if you don't have it in your mind, you can't have it in your hand. If those things are not real in your mind, you may not actually be able to have them in reality. So you need to practice the habit of visualizing your goals. And visualization, you can have one of the ways, you know, to that will help you in the aspect of visualization is you may have a picture of that thing that you are pursuing. You can paste the picture on your walls in your home. You know, paste the picture there so that anytime you see that picture, it reminds you of that thing that you want to achieve. It reminds you of that thing, that person that you want to become. So, you know, whatever it is that I want to add to this training, to this session, I can always put them in the comment section, because I don't want this live session to be too long. So I'm trying to be as fast as possible. So let me go to the habit of exercise. You know, being physically active can improve your brain health. You know, you need to stay fit. You need to keep fit. You need to stay healthy. You need to be physically active. We must not live a sedentary lifestyle, because exercise improves your blood circulation, helps you to burn excess energy, and being physically active can improve your brain health, helps you to manage your weight, it reduces the risk of diseases, then it strengthens your bones and your muscles, and it improves your ability to do everyday activities. It boosts your self-esteem, boosts your mood, boosts your sleep quality, and raises your energy level. So exercise is very important. Every day, exercise must be part of your routine. And you must also watch what you are eating. You must watch what you are eating. Don't live to eat. Eat to live. One of my mentors will always say, a moment of pleasure on your lips, forever on your hips. So that's like a proverb anyway, but I believe that you understand it. So exercise is very, very important. Like we had aerobics this morning, organized by the Morning Star Society of the Methodist Church Nigeria, Bodija. So you know, it was fun, it was rejuvenating, you know, and you know, people loved that session. But it must not be a once in a while thing. It must be an everyday thing. You know, because if you don't do it regularly, it may not work for you. You know, you can't. Some people try to they try to go extreme when it comes to exercise. They do it once in a while, so they go extreme, so it doesn't work for them because they are not consistent with it. So it's a gradual process. You start little by little, and before you know it, your body begins to adjust, and you begin to see improvement in your health. Then the habit of reading. You know, reading, it improves your brain connectivity, it improves your brain elasticity, and you get books that will help you to build capacity, self-help book. Then of course, always make sure that every day you read the word of God. You know, you draw strength from the word of God, and reading increases your vocabulary and your comprehension. It improves your social skills, and don't forget, you will get decades of knowledge condensed in few hours of reading. You know, just few hours of reading can help you to gain decades of knowledge. You know what took some people years to learn, in few hours of reading you will learn it. because you are learning from their own experience, and life is too short for you to learn everything by personal experience. You can always learn in an easy way what other people learn in a hard way. And reading, saves you time, it saves you money, it saves you stress, it saves you mistake. And like I said the other time, reading improves your brain connectivity, it improves your brain plasticity. And what is brain plasticity? Brain plasticity is the ability of the brain to retain or regain flexibility. Brain fitness experts, I learned this around 2009 because I wrote it down in my book. So brain fitness expert says that our brain don't grow old from working too hard, but from hardly working at all. It is when we do not exercise our brain that our brain begins to grow old. We need to exercise it with thoughtful reading, with rational thinking, with intelligent analysis and conversations. Do not allow your brain to vegetate. Exercise it regularly, and you begin to see improvement. You need to challenge your mind regularly. And as you challenge your mind regularly, your brain gets younger as you get older. So it's not how old your brain, it is how old your thinking is. So one good way, to improve your brain function and your brain elasticity, one good way to exercise your brain is by studying the Word of God, by meditating on the Word of God, by reading self-help books, by reading books that will help to build your capacity. So, and lastly, we have scribbling. That is writing down your goals, writing down the things you want to do, writing down points that will help you that'll help you to achieve your goals faster. And it helps to retain your memory, and it helps to clear your brain. It gives you clarity. It helps in problem solving. You can't put everything in your brain. Write down those things. I've learned a long time ago that the dullest pen is better than the sharpest brain. In fact, it is sharper than the sharpest brain. When you write down things, you can imagine. There are some things I wrote down in my book. See, way as far back as 2008. Part of those things I just talked about them now in this live session, because while going through my notes, I saw that what brain fitness experts said about brain plasticity. I saw it in my note that I wrote down in the year 2009. So you can always refer back to those things. There are times when I'm going through my note, there are things that I can't even remember that I wrote them down, and they are helping me now because I'm still learning from them. So scribbling is very important, and writing down your goals is the first step to achieving them. Like I said, it helps you to clarify things. It helps in problem solving. It improves your focus. It focuses your mind on here and now. It helps to relieve stress. Yes, writing down your goals helps to relieve stress. Then it makes you to be more creative, and you learn more effectively. I remember when I was in higher institution, anytime I'm preparing for my test or for my exam, one way I will know that I have actually learned, one way I will know that yes, what I have read, I understood it, is that I will first of all set questions for myself. Then after setting questions for myself, I will now sit down as if I'm in the exam hall, as if I'm answering, as if they asked me those questions in the exam hall, and I'm now answering them. So I will now start writing the answer as if I'm in the exam hall. So my ability to be able to remember, to write the right answer, by the time I write out my answer, then I know that yes, I'm prepared for this exam. So I know that yes, I have actually. It's not just by putting everything in my head, just putting it, and I believe that okay, I've read. There are times that you'll be reading from page to page. You think that you are actually learning, but when it is time for you to now write it out, then you now realize that you have not learned anything. because you have not cultivated the habit of scribbling, writing out your point. So I would, like I said, if there is any other thing I want to add to this live session, you will see it in the comment section. And I believe that you have learned something. And I also want you to do something. If truly you have learned something from this live session, I want you to practice at least one thing from what you have learned today. It could be affirmation. Go to the comment section and speak positive things about yourself. You can write anything. I am strong. I am alert. I have intelligence. I have superior intelligence of the spirit. I have a goodly heritage. I have uncommon wisdom. You know, say anything. Just go to the comment section. I have abundance. I have a sound mind. You know, just write something. Nothing dies in my hand. I am unreproachable. I am unmolestable. Write it. Nothing dies around me. Nothing missing. Nothing broken. Write out something. So then, any other thing that you feel that you have learned from this session, you can go into the comment section and write that. So then, let me know where you are following from. Thanks for following, and we love you. We still have more things to say on some other things that can also help us in our journey to success. And like I said, we are all learning together, and may God crown all our efforts with good success. Thank you. See you next time.